Every supply chain on Earth runs on a guess, a forecast. How much will we sell, of what, where, and when? Get it right, and everything downstream just works. Get it wrong, and you are either drowning in stock you cannot sell or staring at empty shelves while customers walk away. So here's the uncomfortable truth. Most companies are still making that critical guess with a spreadsheet and a gut feeling. I'm Maya, and today we fix that with AI. This is demand forecasting beyond the spreadsheet. Let's start with why the old way struggles. Because it's not that your team is bad at this, it's that the tool is outmatched. A traditional forecast mostly looks backwards. It takes last year, maybe smooths it a little, adds a percentage for growth, and draws a line into the future. That works fine when tomorrow looks like yesterday, but tomorrow rarely does. A promotion lands, a competitor stalks out, a heat wave hits, a trend explodes on social media. The straight line never saw it coming, and by the time the numbers move, you are already weeks behind. And there's a deeper problem: scale. A planner can hold maybe a few dozen products in their head with real intuition, but you have thousands, tens of thousands, each with its own pattern, its own seasonality, its own quirks. No human team can give every single one its full attention every week. So most products get a rough rule and a hope. That's a lot of money riding on a rough rule. This is exactly where AI shines. So what does an AI forecast actually do differently? 3 big things. First, it learns from many signals at once, not just history. Yes, it uses your past sales, but it also weighs in promotions, price changes, holidays, weather, web traffic, even economic indicators, and it figures out, from the data, which ones actually move your demand. It finds the patterns and the relationships a human would never spot across thousands of products. Second, it works at total scale. It gives every single product in every single location a tailored forecast, and it refreshes them all as new data arrives. Not once a month in a painful planning cycle, continuously. The machine does not get tired on product number 9,000. Third, and this is the big mindset shift, the best AI forecasts are probabilistic. A spreadsheet gives you one number: we will sell 500. AI can tell you there's a 50% chance you sell 500, but a 90% chance you sell at least 350. That range is gold. It tells you not just the likely outcome, but the risk, so you can decide how much safety stock is actually worth it. You stop planning for a single fantasy number and start planning for reality. Here's what that looks like in practice. Say you're planning stock for a regional warehouse. The old forecast says 500 units, so you order 500, and you are exposed if demand runs hot. The AI says the most likely number is 500, but there's real upside risk, a 1 in 4 chance you need 650. Now you can make a smart call. For a cheap, fast-moving item, you hold the extra buffer because a stockout costs you the sale. For an expensive, slow item, you hold the line because tying up that cash is the bigger risk. Same forecast engine, but now every product gets a decision that fits its economics, automatically. That's the leap from a number to a judgment. Let me put names to a couple of ideas you'll hear. The first is demand sensing. This is short-term forecasting that reacts to what is happening right now, point of sale data, orders, even weather, to adjust the next few days and weeks. It's the difference between noticing the heat wave on the forecast and noticing it in your actual sales this morning. Demand sensing is how you catch the spike while you can still do something about it. The second is the cold start problem, also called new product forecasting. The hardest thing to forecast is something with no history, a brand new product. The old way is pure guesswork. AI handles it more cleverly. It looks at how similar products behaved at launch, the attributes, the category, the price point, and builds a forecast from those analogs. It won't be perfect. Nothing is at launch, but it beats a number pulled from thin air in a meeting. Now, let me be honest about the limits, because this is not magic. An AI forecast is only as good as the data you feed it. If your sales history is full of stockouts, the model learns from demand that was artificially capped, and it will underforecast forever unless you correct for it. If a promotion was not recorded, the model sees a random spike it cannot explain. Clean, well-labeled data is the fuel.
Garbage in, garbage out is the iron law of forecasting. And it's not a set and forget machine. The world shifts. A pandemic, a new competitor, a change in consumer behavior, and patterns that held for years suddenly break. A good AI forecast is monitored. Someone watches how it's performing, feeds back the big external events it couldn't know about, and steps in on the high-stakes items. Which brings me to the most important point. The forecast does not replace the planner. It promotes them. Think about how a planner spends their week today. Most of it is grinding, manually updating numbers in a spreadsheet, product by product, just to produce the baseline. With AI, the machine produces the baseline for everything, instantly. So what does the planner do now? They manage by exception. The AI flags the 50 products where it's unsure or where something strange is happening, and the human applies their judgment exactly there, where it matters most. They add the context the machine cannot see. The big customer who just hinted at a huge order, the marketing campaign that's not in the system yet. The planner stops being a number cruncher and becomes a decision maker. That's a better job and a far more valuable one. So how do you actually get started without boiling the ocean? A few practical moves. 1. Don't try to forecast everything perfectly on day one. Start where the value is concentrated, your high volume or high margin products, the ones where a small accuracy gain is real money. 2. Get your data house in order. Record your promotions, clean up your stockouts, tag your events. This unglamorous work is what makes or breaks the whole thing. 3. Measure honestly. Track your forecast accuracy before and after on the same products so you can prove the value and learn where the model needs help. And 4. Don't aim for a perfect forecast because it doesn't exist. Aim for a forecast that is better than what you have today and that frees your people to think. Better and faster beats perfect and late, every time. And a quick word on trust, because this is where most forecasting projects quietly fail. Your planners have spent years building intuition, and if the AI just hands them a black box number with no explanation, they won't believe it, and they will quietly go back to their spreadsheet. So the goal is not to replace their judgment, it's to show its work. The good tools tell you why. Demand is up because of the promotion and the season. That's what earns trust, and trust is what gets the forecast actually used, instead of ignored. The best model in the world is worthless if your team doesn't believe it. Because here's the bigger picture. Forecasting is the heartbeat of the supply chain. Everything, your inventory, your production plan, your purchasing, your logistics, all of it flows from the answer to one question: how much will we need? Improve that one number, and you improve everything downstream. A sharper forecast means less cash trapped in stock, fewer stockouts, less firefighting, and a calmer, more profitable operation. This is often the single highest leverage place to put AI to work in your entire supply chain. So let's lock it in. Traditional forecasting looks backwards and cannot scale. AI forecasting learns from many signals at once, works across every product continuously, and gives you a probability, not just a guess. Watch for demand fronting to catch what's happening now, and smart new product forecasting for the cold start. Feed it clean data, monitor it, and let it promote your planners from number crunchers to decision makers. And start where the money is. This is just one of the 5 territories where AI is transforming the supply chain, and we are going deep on each of them in this series. If you want to put AI forecasting to work in your business, properly and safely, our full course at Supply Chain AI Pro walks you through it step by step, and the free resources are linked below. I'm Maya. Stop guessing, start forecasting. I will see you in the next one.